Chilwell.
Yes, he's going to double up with Gomez down that right-hand side. He's done well in forward areas when he's been playing at right back and made the runs forward. It's a different thing playing out-and-out right winger, or right midfielder.
Endo. They'll bring it back for a Liverpool free kick.
Once again, it's Caicedo that made the challenge. Just got to be a bit careful now.
Diaz. Snappily done by Chelsea. Palmer.
Got to say, Endo's had a good game so far, winning the ball back, making interceptions, been decent in possession as well. Beaten easily that time.
Cole Palmer. Jurgen Klopp a little calmer now. Possible 23 more games after this for the Liverpool boss. And he hopes it'll all culminate in a frantic final week, the final day of the Premier League season, 19th of May against Wolves at Anfield. Europa League final in Dublin the following Wednesday, and then 3 days on, Saturday 25th of May, the FA Cup final here, which he hopes will be his farewell game. Here's Jackson for Chelsea. Sterling arrives, Sterling scores, but the flag goes up and his joy is quickly cut short.
Well, we're almost in line with it, and it did look offside when the ball was played. Not Sterling, but Jackson just made his run a fraction too early. It's a tight one. It's good play by Chelsea. They play around the initial pressure, and there's the run. We're not quite on the right angle with those pitches, but that looks tight to me. And he makes the right decision once he gets there, Jackson, to play it across, inch perfect. Sterling gets away from Gomez. But this is a tight call, really tight call. Look at the left leg of Konate. Is that playing Jackson onside?
The VAR is already saying this may take a while. He's going to have to draw lines on it. The VAR is John Brooks today. And when they say they're going to have to draw lines, it means it is particularly tight.
It's the knee of Jackson, maybe his shoulder up against the foot of Konate. Big call here.
These last few minutes, the balance of the game has tilted somewhat towards Chelsea. They carried a threat. Liverpool have obviously lost an important player. This would confirm that tilt if this goal is given. No, it is offside. The red line tells you as much. Not by much. Not by much at all.
But that is the threat of Jackson, trying to run in between centre-halves with that little bit of pace and power that he's got.
Gomez. Bradley.
Bit more belief about Chelsea the last 10 minutes.
frequent opponents, those two. Pochettino has only won one of 13 previous meetings, managerially speaking, with Jurgen Klopp. And that was here, actually, when Tottenham were using Wembley as their home in the Premier League.
Well, the biggest club game of all. The Champions League final. A very early penalty for Liverpool. And Tottenham never really recovered in that game, did they?
No, 2019. Endo. Elliott. Bradley. Elliott again, trying to knit things together for Liverpool. Cody Gakpo. Chelsea with plenty of time behind the ball. This is Endo. Robertson. McAllister. Teed up towards Bradley. Nearly into the path of Elliott. Cole Palmer for Chelsea. Lovely switch for Chilwell.
But a poor touch from Chilwell. It's a really good pass from Cole Palmer. Chilwell had made the run, having had to defend at the other end. The ball played to the far post. And he just let the move peter out with that poor touch.
Sterling ran away from him. McAllister dangerous. And Robertson looking to release Diaz. And Gusto does just about enough. Wednesday on ESPN Plus, FA Cup 5th round, an exciting triple header, 2:30 Eastern, Chelsea Leeds, a repeat of the 1970 final, 2:45 Eastern, Nottingham Forest against Manchester United, and at 3 Eastern from Anfield, Liverpool against Southampton. Studio wraparound coverage for all three, beginning at 2 Eastern. That's Wednesday on ESPN Plus. Sterling. It's Gallagher, and it was very nearly Cole Palmer.
Really good play from Chelsea down that left-hand side. Sterling 1v1 against Canate. There's the run from Gallagher, who just cuts it back into a good area. Really good defending from Robertson. He saw the danger just before Palmer gets there, and he gets a big enough touch on it to get it away from the advancing Palmer. As we've said, Chelsea making more and more of their possession now. They look far more threatening in the last 10-15 minutes.
I should emphasise that this first half, after various stoppages, is going to go well beyond 45 minutes. Nearly 3 minutes for the VAR, 3 minutes for the injury to Gravenberch. Bradley. No foul. Andy Robertson. This Liverpool team and compare it to what would be the perceived strongest 11. There are probably only 4 of those strongest 11 starters available to perform that role today. Chelsea also without a considerable number of players who would be knocking on the door of their starting 11. Liverpool who are the more grievously afflicted.
It's a really silly foul. There's nowhere Jackson could have gone with that possession. And Canate just goes into the back of him. Klopp has been at the fourth official for quite some time now. He's not happy at all, Jurgen Klopp, over on that far side of the pitch.
It looked like a kindergarten. It's actually the Liverpool substitutes bench. There's Diaz. Now McAllister. Robertson. And the header against the post from Cody Gakpo. Narrow squeak this time for Chelsea. So one side has hit the post, the other has seen a goal ruled out for a marginal offside.
Chelsea once again. Disasi doesn't do well with the ball. This is when Liverpool have been at their most dangerous, when Chelsea have given it away. Good combination down this left-hand side. Excellent cross from Robertson. And there's the header. Does everything right.
Here's Sterling at the other end. And Van Dijk restores a bit of sanity and order. Gakpo. Jackson. And Canate has forced himself between Jackson and the goal.
Good battle between those two players. Looked to be a really good turn by Jackson to start with. Here's the cross from Robertson. Gakpo comes away from his marker, gets a free header in the end. Petrovic thought it was going in. So did the Liverpool supporters at the far end of the field. Just the wrong side of the post.
Sterling. Jackson. Gallagher. Diaz.
Well, they started the game, Liverpool, with great intensity, winning the ball back in good areas. Just fallen off the pace at the moment, last 15 minutes or so. Chelsea have found it easier to play around them.
It was late and rather frustrated from McAllister. We'll wait confirmation in a minute or so, but we're being told to expect 6 additional minutes. Gusto, Palmer. Diaz. Trying to open Chelsea up. And Diaz finds Elliott. Back to Diaz. It's Conor Bradley. What a big moment that would have been for a player just breaking through. Joe Gomez. Disasi rose and missed it. And Liverpool keep the pressure on with Diaz. And this time Disasi does clear and mightily.
Well, the player that be relieved would be Enzo Fernandez. He was beaten so easily by Diaz, and from that moment on, Chelsea are in trouble. Colwell got a block in off the strike from Conor Bradley. That was the best chance, and it fell to the fullback, come right winger now.
McAllister, Diaz. Liverpool have shaken themselves down and are carrying a bit of a punch again.
I think Diaz has looked their most threatening player from this left-hand side. He's made one or two good runs. He's cut in field on his right foot and picked out passes. Yeah, that one looked as though it was a good pass. He couldn't get the shot in. There was too many players in the way. And then you see Colwell very pleased with himself getting the block in. Bradley gets it out of his feet, goes for the side foot. If it hadn't have hit Colwell, it would probably hit Gallagher.
Diaz. His left side proving fruitful for Liverpool to try to exploit. Endo, McAllister, Endo again, Diaz. A bit of a flashpoint, Chilwell and Bradley. Gakpo got involved as well, and that further angered Chelsea's captain for the day.
Well, you can slightly excuse Conor Bradley. He's a young player, inexperienced, but not Chilwell. Once he starts to lift his arms and start pushing people away, I'm sure both players will only get a yellow card, Chilwell and Conor Bradley.
So the original two combatants, both yellow carded.
And as they get up, there's a little hand from Chilwell, then there's a little push and something that Bradley says. Then Gakpo, as you said, came across. Colwell, the peacemaker, along with Gallagher.
Liverpool's vast support away to the right responds by singing Conor Bradley's name. Gusto. Plenty to say for himself at half-time, no doubt.
Had a lot to say for himself throughout the first half. Jurgen Klopp, not so much to the players, but to the fourth official.
Another break for Gakpo. Elliott has support. Whacked it against Gallagher. Chilwell. And Van Dijk getting the better of Jackson. Endo. Canate. Diaz.
Well, they started the game, Liverpool, with great intensity, winning the ball back in good areas. Just fallen off the pace at the moment, last 15 minutes or so. Chelsea have found it easier to play around them.
It was late and rather frustrated from McAllister. We'll wait confirmation in a minute or so, but we're being told to expect 6 additional minutes. Gusto, Palmer. Diaz. Trying to open Chelsea up. And Diaz finds Elliott. Now we reach the midway point of the 6th.
To leave the pitch there by Luca Pairito. You could hear him say, "You're not injured, please go out," and then you can come back in. Politano's header straight to Simeone. This could be something for Napoli. Simeone past Orsena. Simeone, can he finish it? Scuffet with the save. Simeone forgot Jesper Lindström, who was all alone. He went for goal. Scuffet got his angles right. Good save from him. It's a corner for Napoli. 2 minutes of the added 6 left. This one set to stay in the corner with Anguissa and Politano. Mendes clears. Straight on the head of Østigård. Anguissa. Lindström. Anguissa again. Dispossessed by Nandez. Petagna. Stopped by Lobotka. Napoli found a little bit of solidity. Lobotka! How close was that? Østigård's header. He's been precious since coming on. Leo Østigård. Simeone. Orsena. Long ball forward. Juan Jesus. Lufumbo! Zito Lufumbo comes back to score a huge goal for Cagliari. And surely they can't do it again. Cagliari, who have made scoring late goals a speciality here, the Unipol Domus.